Hi there, we are agents Lane, Elizabeth, and Bryan, and today we want to talk about 1031 exchanges. So a 1031 exchange, for those of you who may not know what that is, it's basically when an investor or landlord sells a current investment property and does not pay capital gains, but defers the capital gains by buying another investment property. So we often get asked if someone can use a 1031 exchange in their own home that they live in when they go to sell, and the answer is no. This is only for investors. So when you go to sell, however, you still get a tax benefit. If you're single, you have a tax exemption of $250,000, and if you're married, it's $500,000. And if you have more questions about that, then we can definitely get into it, because today we're going to focus on the 1031 exchange. So in early 2020, we did a 1031 exchange for our own properties. We sold properties out of state and bought units in Inglewood. It was super stressful, not just because it was the beginning of the pandemic, but because you only have 45 days in the 1031 exchange law to find the replacement property and get into escrow. Even though we were successful with the 1031, there were two other options that we did not utilize that I think is important for you guys to know. Bryan, please let us know about the two options.
So there are two other options than the traditional 1031 exchange, and the first one is called a Delaware trust. And basically that's when you take the money you made from the sale of your property, you give it to an investment group that puts it into large groups of properties, and you can actually choose the kind of properties you want to invest in within the group. So multifamily, commercial, multi-use properties, you get to actually have a choice. It is very hands-off, so you don't get to determine anything like when you sell or raise the rent or anything like that. It's great for hands-off investors. There are some time pieces with the Delaware exchange that you do need to follow, so give us a call if you have a question about that. Second option is a reverse 1031 exchange. And just like it sounds, it is where you purchase your replacement property prior to selling your current investment property. To make this happen legally, it does require the creation of a second entity called an EAT that holds your current property while you're buying the new one, but you don't have to worry about any of that. Our 1031 exchange specialist handles all the details. If you have interest in either one of these or our traditional 1031 exchange, please let us know. Be happy to help you out. And I think you have some consumer advice.
Yes, the consumer advice is do not take our tax advice, because we are not tax consultants. Please reach out to your tax consultant. And hopefully this was helpful, and thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.